What's going on, guys? Power here, and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I want to talk about TennoCon 2019. Before we get the video started, though, I want to let you guys know that this is not going to be a gameplay-centered episode. That episode should be up, actually, anytime now. I'm going to upload both of these at the same time, so that way you guys have something to watch as well besides this. But if you do stick around, this video is basically going to be me talking about TennoCon 2019, what I thought of it, and what my thoughts are on whatever they showed. And then we're going to be talking about also my plans going forward for the series as a whole in the future, what the plans are, what my next episodes are going to probably entail, and all that kind of stuff. Before I get started, quick disclaimer: I did get some stuff from TennoCon 2019 as I did watch the stream. If you watched 30+ minutes from whenever they started the live stream to 6 o'clock, they gave you a free Lotus Infura, which is under your attachments. You basically got it in your inbox. You can see it's equipped right there, and that's basically what these are floating around on the screen here. That's basically what that is. As well as if you watched their Tenno Live conference for 30+ minutes in your inbox, you would have got a free Necros Prime, which is pretty badass. You guys can see here, which is really looking nice. I did not have Necros on my original account yet, so this is kind of really cool. It's a new thing to try out later down the line when we get further into the game. I don't want to use it now because as much as I could use the level from it, I do want to at least grind for some Warframes. I don't want to be dependent on primes just yet. But before I do, get into that, let me just discuss what I thought of TennoCon 2018. And I gotta say, guys, I loved it very much. I enjoyed it a lot watching that live stream. Another quick disclaimer: I did not stick around for the new war or the Devourer Paradox, if I've already pronounced that. I also didn't stick around for much of the Railjack showcase, as I didn't want to spoil myself, because I kind of started a series on the channel where I go in blind for the quests and the new stories and the new state features. I want to continue that. I did watch a little bit of Railjack because I do want to keep an eye on what's going on, but I did have a friend of mine watch those things for me, and he basically told me all the non-spoilery information that I really needed to know. So we're still good there. I'm still unspoiled, perfectly fine, but he did tell me what I needed to know for those. So yeah, we're good to go there. So let's start out. TennoCon 2019 started out with, I think, an art panel, which basically they showcase some new art that the artists are working on and some cool stuff like that. I gotta say, Warframe has some very talented artists. They make some of the coolest looking stuff in the game. I mean, seriously, just look at Necros. Who comes up with these cool designs? I mean, someone needs a raise because these things look awesome. Just every detail is so well crafted and looks so cool. That's the cape, by the way. That's not a part of the Warframe. That's a Sedana. So yeah, it's just really well done. The art of Warframe in general, just how cool and unique everything looks, and their designs match everything about them. Just this Warframe is technically two Warframes in one, and so you can see that in its design. You can tell that it's in the design of the Warframe that it was designed to look like two Warframes mashed together, and it's really well done. It's just really cool. So yeah, they did that, and they showed off some new art and some new renderings for the new render engine, which they also talked about a new engine in Warframe, that they've upgraded their engine. They basically built it better so now it can handle more graphical stuff, because we are entering a new generation of consoles, a new generation of what tech we can have, and they do want to upgrade the game to keep it going, which is smart, which is very smart. And they did show off a few new things, including a new ship design, which I cannot wait to actually see in game. It's one thing to see it on the screen, but when you actually get in the game and see it for real for the first time, it's going to be awesome. And I'll even capture my reaction to that for you guys. That'll be interesting. But yeah, then they moved on to the cosplay panel, which had some great cosplays. Good job to all the cosplayers out there. You guys did some fantastic work. I was told by a friend, I forget which one won. I think I walked out for a second because someone called me. I think I missed the endings where they picked the winner. Unfortunately, I did stick around for all the cosplays though. So before they announced the winner, I missed it. A friend told me, I think the Clem, it was either the Clem or Grenier cosplayer won, and well deserved too, because it looked awesome. It really did look awesome. And so good job to all the cosplayers out there. I can't wait to see what you guys come up with next year. Keep on your hard work. Then they moved into they had a bunch of panels, and I forgot. I'm starting to forget, which it's been a bit since the the convention. Well, it was on the 6th, and today is like the 10th or 11th. I didn't get the chance to make this video because there's some stuff that happened in personally that I had to take care of. But yeah, they went over for some other panels and updates and the things that they're looking into, and talked about Q&As. Oh yeah, there was a Q&A section where they got to talk, and they had a section where 2 guys played Warframe and stuff like that, and talked about what the game and what they do and why they do. It was really cool to watch. But then the coup de grace was at the end. Tenno Live, of course, the big Tenno Live, the ending convention where they showcase pretty much all the new stuff coming to Warframe and everything that what they're upgraded, what they've updated. It's pretty good. They showed off a new intro cinematic that they worked with a guy who a movie director or something. They worked with a movie guy and made a cool, really badass intro cinematic to the game, and it looked amazing. And apparently this is going to actually be the intro for the game from now on, which is really cool. I I just started, guys. Could you have released it just a little bit early, so that way I could have seen it before actually starting the series? That would have been really awesome. But no, I'll probably throw it up on the channel for you guys at the beginning of both of my playlists, so that way any new playcomers can watch that intro cinematic as well. We'll probably throw that up on there. It was a really well done, and it makes me kind of want a Warframe movie because of how good and cool it looked. Really, really well done. Really nice job. Captured really what Warframe's all about in a nice, clear-cut, non-completely spoilery cinematic. I mean, there was some... anyone who's played Warframe knows what happened to the girl, but anyone knew... It wasn't really... It was vague enough that I think anyone knew probably missed that detail about what happened. And I'm going to just stop right there before I say too much. Yeah, it was really good. And then they started talking about, of course, the new war and their new graphics engine. They talked about the new war, which I didn't stick around for. I walked out of the room for that. I want to go completely blind into the new war. I don't want to look at it. I don't want to know it. But I did hear that the quest that for the new war is actually not just a quest. My friend told me that they said it was gonna change Warframe fundamentally again, which is really exciting because I think the one mission that really changed, the 2 missions that really changed Warframe the most currently, is gotta be the Second Dream and the War Within. That fundamentally changes the entire game, the way you grind, what you grind, and how you grind, and what you use stuff for. It definitely changes a lot and adds so much to the game. So I cannot wait to see what it adds to the game in general. But they did say that it's gonna change. It's not just going to be a regular quest. It's going to fundamentally change how Warframe is, which is really awesome. And it's going to be coming out apparently possibly this year, which I am so looking forward to and cannot wait to react to it for you guys. Sorry, stammering over my words. Then they started talking about the Railjack, Operation Railjack, which I stuck around for a little bit, but I did want to. As soon as they started going into too much gameplay, I kind of backed out a bit. I know that it's a space. I didn't want to see... I seen the last time they showed it off, but I didn't want to see too much more because I wanted to be surprised. So apparently they're going to add a Nemesis system to the game, to the Railjack space system. They're also going to integrate it into the clan system, so that way your clan can participate and do all that stuff. So we got to start building a clan dojo now because it's going to come to that. And then the other thing I know is that apparently it's going to help bring the community together even more, because apparently now you can actually enlist other players who are playing the game to help you during a mission somehow, and that just sounds really awesome. I cannot wait to get into the gameplay and really get a group of people together and start playing Railjack. It's going to be awesome. Anyway, then they moved into a spoiler territory again. So anyone who wasn't spoiled and watched that live stream, you're spoiled now because they showed off the major spoiler of the game, unfortunately. I mean, it's been out for a long time, but there are tons of new people still coming into Warframe every day who've never even heard of it. And so for those people, I feel bad that they watched it and got spoiled, and that sucks. But the Devourer Paradox was teased. Now, I, again, didn't stick around for that. I did not stick around for that, but apparently, from what my friend said, it's possibly, rumor has it, it's a new open world. I don't know if that's true, but it's apparently a new possible open world, or what could be an open world. And they teased something that I'm really, really excited for. For people who don't know, I'm a huge, huge horse fan. In fact, I owned my very own horse once. He just his name was Ace. He was a sweetheart. I'll probably throw a picture up on screen or something like this in post editing. He was my favorite horse. He was a sweetheart. I love horses so much. I even have one sitting right here. I probably just destroyed the lighting. It's kind of blocking the light to keep it from hitting my face too hard. So I gotta be very careful of that. I'm a huge horse fan. If it wasn't already clear. And apparently they might add horses to the game. Now I don't know in what fashion, what they look like, but if they add a horse to the game, this game already had skateboarding. When I was a childhood, I loved skateboarding. I loved skating. I was a skate rat pretty much. I loved going to the park and skating up. It was I played the Tony Hawk games, the good ones. I played the Tony Hawk games. I was a huge fan of the good ones, until they destroyed the series. Rip. And I loved the skate games. I was a huge skateboard fan, and they added that with Fortuna with the hoverboards, and that was awesome. And if they add a horse into this, all they had to do now is add a guitar, and you have the three pillars of my favorite things. I love playing guitar too. I actually play guitar, and it's one of my favorite things to do. But horses, skateboarding, guitar, those are some of my favorite things. And so you can imagine I play Guitar Hero too. So all they have is now guitar, and it would be literally me. But yeah. So they teased a possible horse companion / a new vehicle. I mean, I would be even satisfied if this was a new open world, if that was just the vehicles you could hop onto, knock the enemies off, and hop into. That would even satisfy me. So yeah, it was really cool to hear that they might add horses to the game. If they don't, again, it's fine. But that would be literally the nail in the coffin for me never leaving this game ever. I can never leave this game. I've already had cuted puppies and cats, Kubros and Kvats, and hoverboards and flying machines. If you add horses to the game, I can't leave. I cannot leave this game. So yeah, it's really exciting stuff coming in. New more. Railjack might supposed to launch in this year. Is the kind of mark they're going for apparently. And so I cannot wait to do that. We got a lot of work to do, and that's pretty much that. And that was pretty much TennoCon 2019 for the most part. They did talk about show off the new engine that they're running in, and it's supposed to look really, really, really nice. And so I cannot wait for that to be dropped. Hopefully it's dropped this year as well, the new engine, because my computer could definitely handle that probably. I don't think it can handle the ray tracing because it's not anything like $50,000 computer. But it definitely can handle that word, volumetric lighting, for sure. I mean, it can run Fortnite on epic settings. It can run a bunch of other games on epic settings. This should be fine. So yeah. That's pretty much TennoCon 2019 in a nutshell. The biggest parts. A lot to be excited for. A lot to be grateful for. I love that how they seem so super down to earth. It's a lot of money to put these conventions on. It just shows that Digital Extremes is just really dedicated to their community and just really want the community to have the best of the best of the best. And that's why they are number one in my heart. So yeah, that's pretty much TennoCon and my thoughts. I loved it. If you guys would like to see me live stream my reaction to next year's TennoCon, I would love to do that too. It's actually something I want to do, and I probably will do anyway, even if nobody wants to watch it, just because I want to do it. I make videos because I like making videos. It doesn't matter to me if I get internet famous. I just love making videos, and this is the best way I can do that and share it with you guys. So yeah, I love making content. I love it. It's fun. So yeah, a lot to be excited for. So that's pretty much it for the TennoCon side of things. So now let's go into the moving forward section. So moving forward, as you guys know, we just completed. Oops, there we go. Completed Vor's prize in the map here. Let me just open up the map. Gotta get in front of it. There we go. So yeah, this is where we're at right now. We just completed Vor's prize. Of course, that led us through all these missions. We do have a lift here that we still need to do, which is a defense, which is going to help me level up some gear. And for the Venus Junction, all I have to do is equip 4 mods on any weapon on a single Warframe or weapon, which will be easy once we level up. Once we get leveled up in defense, we should be able to easily do that and unlock Venus. And that's probably my goal for the next episode. Maybe even doing some missions. Well, actually, we can't do any of these missions yet. But yeah, that's pretty much my goal for next episode, and hopefully maybe another master rank test. For the episode after that, I want to take a trip to Cetus and give you guys a grand tour and show off the Plains of Eidolon for anyone who's new, and kind of go over that and basically have fun in that and grind a bit. and possibly gain the resources and credits and affinity for the the standing needed to buy us some fishing supplies, mining supplies, and grind for those Arcwing parts that we still need, and maybe even tie in some missions here, getting ready for the Mars junction. But once we move to Venus, the next episode will basically possibly us going through Venus, getting to the Mercury junction as well, maybe even master ranking up again, and taking it, grinding for Rhino is going to be an episode. Fortuna is going to be an episode. Completing the entire Venus is going to be an episode. We're going to have a lot of stuff. We're going to be taking on Mercury as well, finishing that off, and grinding for the Warframe in here. And then basically getting Mars Junction unlocked. Once we do that, along the way while we're doing all that, we're going to basically be also completing quests as we go for episodes. We're going to be doing quests episodes. We're going to be doing Saya's Vigil, Volk Solaris, How's the Kubro, Once Awake, and the Arcwing. These 6 missions here. And we'll be doing all that. So the thing about leveling is I want to basically level all the starting kit weapons and all their variants. So that means the Mark 1's versions of the weapons plus the originals plus any other variants they may have. Mark 1 bow, Skana, dual Skana, kunai, Mark 1 kunai, basically all the starting weapons that the game threw at us at the beginning. We're going to master all of those, the Paris, the Mark 1 Paris. Right now, I can't get the original Paris or the original kunai or the because of the fact that they're mastery locked currently between master rank 2 and 3. So as we're leveling up this stuff, we'll also be able to unlock those, grab those, build those, and basically then level those up and get those started. I want to get all the starting kit weapons leveled before and mastered, so that way we can continue our master ranking. I'm estimating that it'll give us around 40 to 50,000 affinity, which should boost us up to master rank 3, possibly 4, maybe even 5 if we're lucky, and it should be really, really good. I'm also looking at snagging the Prime Access pack. I didn't want to. I wanted the grind for this, but there's no way I'm going to be able to grind for Wukong at the state I'm in until I get some decent stuff. So I might just snag the Prime Access pack for this month. But definitely next month, I want to start next Prime Access. I want to do a live stream where we try to grind for all the relics and parts for the next whatever comes next. More than likely, that way we can do all that. I'm gonna try not to use any of this Prime stuff until I can hit the mastery rank. If I can't hit the mastery rank quick enough, then we're gonna use those items. But I'm gonna try to not use any of the Prime or equipment that I buy or anything like that until I feel like we've earned our right to use it as much as possible. I tried to do that last time on PlayStation, but I quickly ran into a block because I didn't know how the game worked. It's been a while, and I got stuck, and I just needed to level some stuff. My friends were waiting for me, and I had to get up. I was being kind of rushed by my friends because they really wanted to play. So, but on PC, I don't have any friends. That's kind of sad, but that's all right because I'm just new to PC. But yeah, I don't have any people on here, so I don't have to feel rushed. So we might be able to do that now. Anyway, we also have a clan set up, by the way, so that we also need to be working on the clan and doing episodes on clan builds. I want to live stream our clan building and stuff like that when we do that, so we can get prepared for Railjack. And that's pretty much that. We're gonna basically get all this. We're gonna basically do all the starting stuff, get all that done, get all the starting missions done, get all the starting planets done, and that's pretty much my goal for the next few episodes. I want to capture as much as I can for you guys because my PS4 series was us going through all the story missions. I want to get as much as I can from the PC version as possible. That way, I can have a full-blown series, and all the new players who are new to Warframe can use the series as a guide to how they should continue on with their games, maybe, and seeing what I overcome and how I overcome certain getting stuck, unstuck, and all that kind of stuff. And this should serve. I do want to make a beginner's guide once the new updates come out this year. Once Railjack comes up and all the new stuff launches, I do want to try to make a updated guide because I know people like iFlynn make guides for Warframe, but they haven't made a new one in a while, and I want to make an updated guide for new players as well. It's going to take a long time, but I'm definitely looking forward to making it because I want more people to join. And everyone knows at the beginning of the game of Warframe, not knowing it, beginning of the game sucks. It's not, and it sucks because it's bad and it's horrible. It's actually really good beginning, but the new player experience is what sucks about it. Is it doesn't really tell you enough, and so players get stuck. People don't understand what they're doing, and then they leave, and that's just not acceptable. We need to get people back into Warframe. And we need to make these guides updated as much as possible so that way new players won't get stuck, and that way we continue to grow our fantastic community. But anyway, that's pretty much the main goal of the future, what the roadmap is for the plans, and that's pretty much it. That's pretty much all that she wrote for this. So I'm probably gonna go ahead and start recording my next few episodes of Warframe for you guys. And I think by the time you watch this, another one should be coming up the same day. Hopefully, if nothing comes up, it should be up the same day. So if you want to go ahead and click on that and watch that, that's pretty much going to be up and up. Anyway, I'm going to go get recording. So if you guys aren't subscribed, make sure you subscribe, turn on set notifications, of course. And don't forget to drop a like and leave a comment below what you guys thought of TennoCon 2019 and what you would like to see from the series moving forward on this channel. Tell me what you guys want, and I'll try to do my best to get it out there for you guys. So I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.